Hey, what is good everyone? It's Cam from Carg here, and today we're going to be talking about the DJI Mini 3 Pro, DJI's latest and greatest new drone in sub 250 gram category, which means in most places you don't need a license, you don't need to register it or anything, and just making it super lightweight and portable, easy to take wherever you go. Now the biggest upgrade from the original Mavic as well as the Mini 2 is now we've upgraded the sensor size over 2.3 to a 1/1.3 size sensor, which means you're going to be able to get so much more light. It's going to be so much better for low light. It's just going to have a much nicer image quality, especially with its super fast f1.7 lens. It also now has probably, in my opinion, the most important feature, obstacle avoidance with active tracking, which is going to be super useful in helping you not crash your drone, because no one wants to do that. Obstacle avoidance obviously really helps a lot, and it's great that they added that in the new Mini 3 Pro. Now in terms of specs, the new drone shoots 4K 60 frames per second and will allow you to take 48 megapixel photos, but with the regular battery it will still last 34 minutes, so I don't think that makes too much of a difference unless you're trying to fly it really far. And with the new controller you can get up to 12 kilometers distance with video transmission, so you can still see what's going on for up to 12 kilometers. Now the new drone still has like foldable arms just like the last one. It's actually a little bit longer, so it might take up a little more space, but it's still really small. It's just so that the battery can fit better. And with the new autopilot system, people are finding that like it will detect objects and stuff a lot better, objects and obstacles, and it will just find a path to fly around them, which is really good, especially if you're not controlling the drone. Like if you have it set up on like follow me or something and it's just following you, and then it's gonna obviously avoid obstacles, which is pretty nice. Also, as I mentioned, there is a new remote, as you can see on the screen. It's a lot better. You don't have to use your phone as a controller. Joysticks feel super nice. It's super easy to operate, and like the screen is actually pretty good. Like it'll give you like a good 1080p picture to allow you to see and control your drone really well. I mean, obviously it's DJI, so as you can see on the screen, the photos and videos this drone takes is just absolutely awesome. And it now has a D-Cine light color profile, which was included in some of like the more high-end drones. It wasn't on the last Mini 2, but it was on the Mavic Air 2. That's just gonna allow you to color grade your stuff better. It's not just gonna look better, it's just a nicer color video. But now let's talk about who this drone is really for. It's definitely still not for like professional users, unless it's like a side profession. Like you wouldn't want to be a professional drone operator with this drone. If you're like a photographer or videographer and you just needed some like quick drone footage, this is an awesome drone because you can fit it in like camera bags, just throw it in your backpack. It's really small, compact, easy to use, but it's definitely still more for like the consumer, just like the average person that wants to maybe film like travel videos, travel vlogs, just like maybe getting your first kind of drone, trying to make some cool drone videos. Surfers, mountain bikers, people that make car videos, all those kinds of things is definitely who it's for. And it's a lot easier to use because you have that obstacle avoidance than the previous Mini 2. And they've brought back the photo feature, which means you can take photos with it obviously, so some people might want that, but it's not on other drones. Now if you don't already have a drone, this is definitely the drone that I recommend. But if you have a drone like the Mini 2 or the Mavic Air 2, then you might, like if you have the Mavic Air 2, I probably wouldn't upgrade. Even though it's a cheaper drone, it's still a better drone than the Mavic Air 2. There's a few more things. It's just lighter, more compact, similar sort of video quality, all that kind of stuff. But if you have the Mini 2, I might upgrade. You've got that obstacle avoidance, you've got a bigger size sensor, but I would really think about like if it's really worth the money. But if you don't have a drone, this is definitely a better option than both of them, hands down. It's a fire drone. I can't say how much I like it. It's a lot of fun to use. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe. I really do appreciate it, and I'm out. See ya.